let's just tell them why we're doing this. Let's just be real. Like, we had this idea, because we're both coaches and we are trying to reach people, but we are also new entrepreneurs and we don't have any idea what we're doing as entrepreneurs. So we're like, how do we get this word out? And so we've been both studying different things that we could try. And one of them was to, like, create an event, either doing a live, like, summit. I don't know if anybody's seen those things. I get them all the time, but that's because I'm a coach. But for these summits where people, live speakers and promote or motivational speakers and things like that, will come and talk. And so we had an idea that we wanted to put that together for, like, how we were thinking about what helped us. And when we were, like, for us, the drinking became a problem and we were just trying to fix that problem. But then we understood that there was a lot underlying what caused that problem to begin with. And if we had the tools that we've learned about now, we might not have ended up in that situation. So this is that I think that's the vision for this. Would you agree?
Yes, and also the people that we've worked with. I think that we've noticed a trend, right? Kind of a commonality amongst the ourselves and the women that we've worked with, that we're using wine as a reward at the end of the day to relax, as our self care. It's the time that we get to ourselves. It's, the only time we allow ourselves to just take a break from it all. And what we have found is that the nature of alcohol actually takes away from those things. Of It adds stress, it adds anxiety. And so people who want to redefine their relationship with alcohol also are finding that they need to redefine what self-care is to them. And so reaching out to a variety of people, because it could all look different for all of us, to give insight and options of what that could look like for people to actually get real self-care, because we know that when we put on our own oxygen mask first, we're better able to serve those that we love.
Yeah, and I think what we found as we started interviewing people is that they got into what they're doing in this sort of the same for the same reason, almost. Like, they found that they were not getting enough of their needs met, and so they started. You don't have to have ended up with a drinking problem, or even think that maybe you're drinking more wine than you want. It doesn't have to be that. It can be anything else that maybe is not serving you. Another habit that is, like, causing you stress, adding to your stress in your life, whether it's binging on Netflix, scrolling too much on social media. I know that's a big thing for a lot of people. Like, you get on there and then the next thing you know, 2 hours have gone by and now you're pissed off at yourself because you didn't get the things you said you were going to get done. And or you go to bed too late and then you wake up the next morning tired and then you're all stressed out because you're rushing around. Like, it can be all any different thing that is an unhealthy way of releasing stress and taking care of yourself. So we just wanted to, like, find all these other women who are trying things or are doing things and sharing things that are healthy ways of taking care of ourselves. It's not pedicures and getting your hair done. Like, yeah, do that stuff. But real self-care has to be something that you're doing, like, consistently, like on a daily basis. At least you've got to find something. That's why we're doing this, so that you can find something in this group of women that is the thing that's going to give you that peace in a healthy way. Like, that was the vision, I think. And I think the women that we've interviewed are like, yeah, I needed that too. And so they want to also share what they've learned to other women. Like, it's women helping women.
Yeah, and I think to add to that is, as moms, we really recognize that it takes a village. We need a team. We need support as we're raising kids. It's not easy. It is stressful. And we are humans and we're meant to be in community with each other. And so many people don't have that community to turn towards, or maybe they don't feel comfortable in that because there's judgment and shame, or um, maybe these are artificial, kind of relationships. And so being able to provide a space where it's real and authentic and um, just a lot of caring and leading with service of wanting to help other women um, gives a space for other moms to turn, that they know that they have some place to go and they don't have to do life on their own.
I love that. It's like I feel like we're almost redefining social media because I think a lot of the stuff that there's good and bad that's come with it, but a lot of it is that judgment piece. Like, I have to parent a certain way, or I have to know certain things, or else I'm a terrible mother. And so we're always trying to figure out what we're supposed to be doing. And then we're too afraid to ask questions because we don't want to be judged because we should know that. Like, all of these things, like, let's be real. None of us know what the hell we're doing. Like, we're just trying to figure it out as we go, and like, and then by this, what we want to create is like a real place where you can come and say, I don't know this, and nobody's going to judge you or shame you for it. Like, you just didn't get that tool, so somebody in this group is going to have that tool for you, and it's okay. Like, we all are trying to figure this out, and when we're all like, you know two minds are better than one, like, get all of our minds together supporting and helping each other. Imagine what we could do. And that's what we want. Like, this, you don't have to be afraid to come and ask for help. You don't have to be afraid. You can, instead of feeling like if you ask for advice someone's telling you what you have to do, that's not what this is about either. This is, here's some tools to try, here's what I tried, this worked for me. All of that is all welcome. So it's, um that's the vision, and I'm just loving seeing it come together. So we're glad you're along for the ride.
Yeah, we really hope that you are able to gain something useful from it that you can apply to your own lives. And we would love to hear from you about what you think about it.
And also, in the comments, if there's a topic or something that you're struggling with that you haven't been able to really find the right answer for, let us know. You can send us an email to beyondalcoholcoaching@gmail.com, or you can put it in the comments. Just let us know. Like, we're always researching this kind of stuff, and we want the answers too. So if there's something that you need that you're not finding the answers on, let us help you. And then it helps all these other